You have to find him. The Holy Man has the answer.
Chiron returned to Fernfield, heavily laden with the responsibility for the souls he had snatched from the lily. Befuddled by the pollen, he could not think straight, let alone find an explanation for the vision the demonic plant had given him. Defeat himself to win Calandra back. Did this simple message really point in the right direction? Did its very seductive simplicity disguise the demon lily's perfidious intent? Or could the vision even hold the answer to the mystery surrounding his gift and the mysterious awakened? If Chiron wanted answers, he would have to find the saint. That was the only way to find out what Azrael planned, the only way he could save Calandra.
I follow the Holy Man. He never lets us down.
Would arrive just in time, I'd say. Praise parade.
You look exhausted, Chiron. Did you find the lily?
Here's the bulb.
By Parain! Thank you, Chiron. I was worried that these poor souls were lost forever. You've proved yourself worthy of my trust, and if you're willing to trust me, we can save the poor misguided Fernfielders, but let's not rush things. I assume you still have questions.
Whatever happened to the lizard eggs I gave you? Do you really want to kill the sick?
I think it's better if they die quickly and can enter Boron's halls than suffer a long time and have their souls sacrificed in Gammat's meaningless ceremony. In the end, there are many answers to the question of how best to help the sick.
Mercy killings for the suffering. I've seen members of the Order of Gentle Peace doing that in the big cities.
Yes, the servants of the demi-goddess Marbo. She is the gentle daughter of Boron, god of death. Mercy is what she has in common with the goddess Perrine. Without mercy, many die in bitterness and return as drowned corpses. The gases of the moor and the heat of their rage make them burst. You'd better keep at a distance from them. When I can do nothing more for the body, the soul is foremost. That is my answer to you and to my goddess.
I have one more question about Macra's death.
My husband died when Gammat dragged him down into his life spring. It was a struggle for Fernfield's future, and we lost.
Why did Gammat survive the pit while Macra did not?
I have not buried any dead in the pit since the demonic mutations began. I suspected that something evil lurked there. The evil that Gammat has in him protected him from the mud hole. There he was amongst his own. But Macra was a good man. That is why the pit killed him.
Can you now tell me something about the two women who were here?
I will examine this lily bulb carefully. If it has taken the girl's soul, you must find her body and drive out the demon that now dwells in it. That is, if the body is still alive. Then it takes a mighty ritual of the 12 gods to reunite body and soul. You have to hold to your faith and pray diligently to ensure that the two take no harm. If all goes well, her soul may be saved. There's even a chance that she will survive the whole thing sane, and that the scars will not disfigure her completely.
And if they have simply moved on?
Then they will have left traces that my congregation will surely find.
While I was at the Lily, I had a vision. Can you help me understand it?
You pay heed to a demonic plant's illusions and then ask me for help? You really must have burning questions on your mind. I'm listening.
I saw my father and my sister. She called out for help. She said I should talk to Gammat because he had answers. Then I had to fight myself.
Did you win?
Yes. And after that, the Lily was defeated.
Very enlightening. Do you want a simple or a detailed explanation?
A detailed explanation, please.
Every person you saw in your vision symbolizes not themselves, but a part of your personality. Your father could represent your conscience, your upbringing.
My father was imprisoned.
Which means that your thinking is stuck. You must free yourself from misconceptions, or you will constantly run up against walls.
And my sister? She called out for help.
She represents your feminine side.
What feminine side?
You see, you seem to repress it.
I'm a man, through and through.
You're more than just your body, Chiron. It's about female characteristics. Love, mercy, trust. In the goddess Perrine, for example, she too is female.
Right.
The fact that you fought yourself means that you have to make the right decision. Choose the good and stand by it firmly. Only then can you win.
And what does it mean that my sister advised me to speak with Gammat?
That has no meaning, just a coincidence.
Right. A simple explanation, please.
Your sister is in trouble, and since you cannot help at the moment, you blame yourself.
That's it?
That's it.
Thank you. Now I know. So tell me, how will you win back the Fernfielders?
I rebuilt the old shrine with the wood you gave me. Once it is consecrated again, I'll be able to convince the Fernfielders that the gods have not forgotten them.
And you believe that Parain's liturgy can heal them. Didn't that fail you once before?
The need has become even greater. When should the goddess show some understanding, if not now? There are many souls at stake. So many have fallen ill in recent days. It cannot be long before Gammat holds his next ceremony. But if my congregation is large enough by then, we can strike. We can win Chiron. We only need a few more.
A revolt against Gammat? And I'm supposed to be your attack dog?
It's up to you whether you want to fight at our side. Now, all I ask is that you help us with the consecration of the shrine, as a protector and as a believer, and of course not a word to Ulev. We meet at the Cripple Ash at Fex's hour. Parain is with us. We are already preparing everything. Do you want to join us right now?
Let's go.
Divine Parain, the generous, the merciful, in the midst of evil do we sinners beseech your motherly blessing. Divine Parain, we welcome Chiron in our midst. Examine his soul, that he might join us in praying for the blessing of this thy new shrine. Your soul is not yours alone. You sold it!
I am no demon Paktir. Genla, believe me.
Whatever you are, Chiron, you've been touched by evil. Your aura poisons our prayer. I cannot allow you to stay here at the goddess's shrine.
Why are you doing this, Genla?
I feel your goodwill, Chiron, but you're too far removed from the goddess. It was the same with Gammat. Ever since Macra fell into the pit with him, great calamity has befallen us. I will not be delinquent again. That's why I now put your fate in the hands of the goddess. Let her judge you.
What can I expect in that gorge?
Once, the gorge led to the Alhanian ruins. Bodies which we buried in the pit sometimes washed up there. Today it is a place of pandemonium. If, in spite of everything, you can still earn the goddess's grace, she will lead you safely to freedom. If not, then descend to join your own kind.